Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Puddles, and today I'm just going to be talking about the characters that I drew last night, Freya and Dylan. They're from a project I am working on. Anyway, I'm just going to talk about them, so on with the video. It's been a while since I've been in disembodied voice. Okay, let's get into it. This is my third time trying to record this because my neighbors have been super loud. And they annoy me to no ends. But anyway, Freya is my oldest character. I've had her for about 7 years now. She started off as a self-insert for How to Train Your Dragon, but eventually grew into her own character with her own backstory. A very tragic backstory, like most of my characters have nowadays. She's very stubborn. She just has that stubborn personality. Although she is very fun to hang around with. She's like a extrovert. She's the extrovert of all extroverts. And she really enjoys partying. Just because she really enjoys booze. That's I'm very good at talking about my own characters, I know. But these two are both from the same project that I am working on. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna talk about Dylan now, the one with the weird spooky mask. I originally thought that Dylan originated because of the animatic project I had to work on near the end of this term. But turns out they originated as a different character with the same mask called Sam, who I suppose was originally like a villain in a different story. But I mean, Dylan's chill. I don't know really what to say about Dylan. Their personality really just came from that animatic product, and I have had them in my story for a while because I was reviewing it and said, oh, we need another character, of course. So there's 5 characters in total in this story. There's Freya, Dylan, Alexa, Corbin, and Connor. They're like a medieval type of situation. Dylan is a lovely assassin, and I love them. They are the best. Actually, I think Freya might be a bit jealous because Dylan is sort of my new favorite character, even though Freya has been my favorite for 7 long years. It was kind of time for a change, and I think she deserves the break from being the center of attention. So, I don't know, it's a little weird talking about my characters, because I don't feel like anyone's really interested. For like, I've had this idea for like, we'll say 6 years, and I really want to turn it into an animated series because why else would I go to animation school, you know? Unless I wanted to turn my own ideas into cartoons. So I just went with this very lineless style. I'm not sure why. I guess I just really wasn't feeling like doing line art today. Like I never really feel like doing line art. And the lineless style, I've experimented with it before, but I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. It's not my go-to. My go-to is just like either really quick 30-minute drawings or an hour drawings because I can't deal with spending all my time at my desk, even though I already spend 12 hours here. This is where I live. I live at my desk with my tablet. Good times. It's always fun when you're drawing and then one of your cats just decides, hey, I want attention, and just hops right up onto you. But they're both asleep right now, And like I said, the neighbors have stopped being dipshits, so pardon my French. Yeah, there's not really much to say about them. Like, I could go into super detail, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys wanted to hear about them. I just felt like putting my disembodied voice in here just for funsies, so it's at least a little bit more entertaining. Yep. Of course. Okay. No one else in this story wears a horned helmet except for Freya, and that's just because she thinks she's cool and she thinks that horned helmets are cool, so she made this while she was working in a blacksmith. I don't know. But she really loves it, and anytime I draw her without her helmet, she always has this crazy helmet hair. And oh god, it's just a mess. She needs a break. She really does. She is so tired of my bullshit. And now Dylan gets to deal with my bullshit because they are my favorite. Again, it's still weird being a disembodied voice for ever since I put a quote-unquote face to my voice with my avatar. Yep, and as you can see, I'm just fudging around with everything. Of course, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I think you can tell that I'm using Clip Studio Paint. Well, if you couldn't tell, now you know. Surprise, I'm using Clip Studio. This entire thing took me about, how long? 45 minutes, give or take? You know, give or take, to make. I mean, I didn't spend too much time on it, because I was happy with it in just the short amount of time that I put into it, and I guess I just work fast. Although, I might have spent only 45 minutes on this, but the animation in the beginning took like 5 days. And I'm actually really happy with it. Somewhat. The hands could still use some work. Let's be real. And I just really want to overhaul my animation skills. And of course, the nosy neighbors are back. I'm not gonna delete this one. Not this time. Yeah. They are now best friends. And I'm so happy I live in a basement apartment. But yeah, anyway, that's my characters. Dylan and Freya. Best friend. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you made it this far into the video. If you did, thanks. Consider subscribing for more weird content. Bye.